Here's something that a fad can't do. The mission of a pimp is simply overrated. So I wrote a few verses just for niggas to debate it. You loaded over a woman that you think you have a dick, but a pimp is like a prick with a dookie stick. On their agenda is always some shit called anal sex. A bitch having your baby scares a pimp to death, cause the soul of a baby comes from God, and that's one real G that a pimp can't rob. God is love, just as the Bible says, and love is God since the ancient of days. So a pimp is a fool in the school of futility, but one thing that it needs is the truth of humility. The proper view of yourself, a humble view about others, a reverent heart towards God, brotherly love of all your brothers, all of whom were born of a woman, except me, the risen Christ, I am the one man. Oozing meekness, which entails loving females to soothe their weakness, is to be an overprotective male. But if you have to force anybody for anything, your power might be lacking, just like a European king. Now a bitch don't belong on a pedestal either. She belongs on a leash or a collar, but a woman ain't neither. She's a queen in the making for the cool I see, so beware little squirrels of the fucking devil's envy. The mission of a pimp is simply overrated, so I wrote a few verses just for niggas to debate it. You lorded over a woman that you think you have a dick, but a pimp is like a prick with the fucking dookie stick. On their agenda is always some shit called anal sex. A bitch having a baby scares a pimp to death, cause the soul of a baby comes from God, and that's one real G that a pimp can't rob. True story, the Bible lets you sell your wife, and you can get another one just to share this life. So true pimping is a biblical conception, but to do that shit forever takes a true perception. The main purpose for pimping can't be money, and if a nigga think that it is, that nigga real funny. To keep your flock stable is stability, but to boss a bitch around is just a disability. True pimping is to teach a woman that you love her, then you let her ass go on the undercover. Let her search the whole world for another man. Let her think her pussy is that good if she thinks she can. After that, he'll treat it and boot it, and then she'll look around like a sad ass bitch at the lost and found. But when she remember that one man that loved her, she'll remember that we already named her Gomer. Gomer, the book of Hosea. The mission of a pimp is simply overrated, so I wrote a few verses just for niggas to debate it. You lorded over a woman that you think you have a dick, but a pimp is like a prick with a fucking dookie stick. On their agenda is always some shit called anal sex. A bitch having their baby scares a pimp to death, cause the soul of a baby comes from God, and that's one real G that a pimp can't rob. God is love, just as the Bible says, and love is God since the ancient of days. So a pimp is a fool in the school of futility, but one thing it needs is the truth of humility. The proper view of yourself, a humble view about others, a reverent heart towards God, and brotherly love for all your brothers, all of whom were born of a woman, except me, the risen Christ, I am the one man. Oozing meekness, which entails loving females to soothe their weakness, is to be an overprotective male. But if you have to force anybody for anything, your power might be lacking, just like a European king. Now a bitch don't belong on the pedestal neither. She belongs on a leash or a collar, but a woman ain't either. She's a queen in the making for the cool I see. So beware you little envy devils of the devil's envy. The mission of a pimp is simply overrated, so I wrote a few verses just for you niggas to debate it. You lord over a woman that you think you have a dick, but a pimp is like a prick with a dookie stick. On their agenda's always some shit called anal sex. A bitch having your baby scares a pimp to death, cause the soul of a baby comes from God, and that's one real G that you pimps can't rob. True story, the Bible lets you sell your wife, and you can get another one just to share this life. So true pimping is a biblical conception, but do that shit forever takes a true perception. The main purpose for pimping can't be money, and if a nigga think it is, that nigga real funny. To keep your flock stable is stability, but to boss a bitch around is just a disability. True pimping is to teach a woman that you love her, then you let her ass go on the undercover. Let her search the whole world for another man. Let her think her pussy that good if she thinks she can. After he tooted and booted, then she'll look around like a sad ass bitch had a lost and found. But when she remembered that one man that loved her, she'll remember that he already named her ass Gomer. The definition of a pimp is simply overrated. So I wrote a few verses just for you niggas to debate it. You lord it over woman that you think you have a dick, but a pimp is like a prick with a dookie stick. On the agenda is always some shit called anal sex. A bitch having their baby scares a pimp to death, cause the soul of a baby comes from God, and that's one real G that you pimps can't rob. So fags, look, keep your thing out of a woman's ass, you fags.